Oh, 8:15 in the morning. It's taken me some while to get out of my warm bed. Oh dear. It's cold, but it's not raining. That's the good news. But it's fairly misty, to say the least. Yeah, I'm going in that direction. So this is the bit I was trying to avoid yesterday. The highest point on the Cleveland Way. Apparently that's the way you go. So there is a bit of a mark on the map, so you can go to the trig point or the highest point, but not today. But yeah, the other sign of being off the moors and on the lowlands into urban is I can see a railway ahead of me and the snowdrops are out. It's so weird. I can't get used to walking on a road. So as I was saying, it's great to be off the moors, not fighting the wind and the rain. And in fact, this next stage of the journey is almost like a transition between the moors and the sea. I think there's probably about 20 miles between the two. I think I might touch the moors a little bit more. I think there's a few more open spaces. But generally, we're initially heading over to Captain Cook's monument, and it's from there we're heading towards the sea. So the plan is to go Rosby Topping, which is just there. It's out and back, so that way and come back. Of all the places to choose for a mile marker, so this actually says, in addition to the Cleveland Way, we've actually got Helmsley 46 miles and Filey 64. I'll see you at the top, guys. Yep, back where we started. For once I've come at the right time of year, so I don't have to worry about motorcyclists practicing on Thursday night during the light nights in addition to Saturday and Sunday and bank holidays. I don't meet any of that criteria. Oh, hey, that's interesting. This is the first thing I can't actually get through. Just try again. Oh, can go slow. Oh, crikey. Well, Cleveland, where you've let me down. You were doing so well up till now. Oh. So I'm facing a bit of a challenge. It's getting quite late in the day now, and I've gone all day and I haven't been able to find any additional water. So I've had enough to last the day to drink throughout, but in terms of needing some for cooking tonight and in the morning, I haven't really got any. So we are coming to some shops soon, village and what have you, but the problem is if I go that far, it's then, I think, urban up until the coast. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I don't think I've got much choice really. No, I'm going to take a bit of a risk, keep going, grab some water, and might get some chocolate and sweets as well maybe. Do I deserve a treat? I think I do. I've done quite a few miles. I think I've possibly done, or will have done 20 or so, so yeah, I deserve a treat. So you can see I'm coming to a place called Skelton, where I hope to get water, and then in the distance we can see the sea as well. I might get water, but I don't know where I'm going to camp. I'm sure I'll find somewhere. There you go. Managed to get set up, and I did find somewhere. Just about got it up in the half light. I'm in a bit of a woods, and I'm quite near to urban. You maybe just see over there some lights of civilization, and there's about quite a large field between me and quite a major road in actual fact. Today has been a good day. I managed to do 21 miles, and of course that was helped by how good the weather was. Yeah, it was a bit cold, but at least it stopped raining in the end, and so just a little bit of wind, a bit overcast, but generally okay, so pretty happy with that. Tomorrow it's supposed to not rain as well, but will be colder. I think the highlight of today is definitely Roseberry Topping. It was a great hill to look at, and it was great actually being on it and looking at the views as well. Really enjoyed that. And now, like I say, I was really struggling with water, but managed to find a local co-op and find a spot while camping quite close to urban, but I'm okay. And then tomorrow we finally hit the coastline. So I'm currently about a mile and a half away, I think, from the coast. And so yeah, right, that's enough. I need to get some shut eye. I shall see you guys in the morning. As you can see, packed and ready to go. Leave no trace. this has been a pleasant gardens. We're just going up onto the road now, and you can hear seagulls in the distance. Apparently, under your feet are over 621 miles of mine tunnels. That is a great bench. Happy poles. Got some nice more coastal path to do, and we're trying to get to a place called Runswick Brunswick Bay, I think it is. I'm guessing it's 3 or 4 miles away. It's looking good though. And of course the weather's being kind at the moment, although it is cold and that wind gets you. So that's where to go. Oh, so slow that the tide's in. Because of the problems I had with the tide, and time waits for no man, I decided I'd do a bit of a detour. So I'm using a disused railway line, but it is probably an extra mile or 2. But it's making a nice change actually. It's nice and quiet, and just a change of scenery from the cliffside. And of course it's flat, so I'm making good speed as well. So that's where I came from. And I can see the tide is still actually creating a problem, so I would have been still stood there waiting. You can see that road going up to the top. That's the road I took. That was very steep. And then I kind of go right round in an arch, right round onto the railway track here. Well, the railway line, disused railway line. And we're still going. So I could rejoin the coastal path there, but I'm going to stick to the railway for now because I'm enjoying it, and I've just spotted this seat as well. It says 1883 2001. Don't know if that's how long the railway was going. Yeah, that's the railway, disused railway we've been following. Obviously the station, which is actually really big for what I can imagine must have been a particularly popular line, but anyhow, it's a big station for a little line. So that says Brunswick Bay, 1.5 miles that way. I'm sure my roundabout route is more like 3. Well, look what I found. Oh, good news, finally, 37 miles. Yep, you'd be delighted to know I managed to find somewhere before it goes dark. Right, I'm going to get inside as it's pretty cold.